Hey guys, welcome to my channel. It's your girl Session. If you didn't know, well now you do. So today I'm gonna be reviewing the BL series Bad Friends. Yes, honey. So if you have not watched that series as yet, spoiler alert ahead. So you probably wanna go and watch it and then come back to my review because we gonna get into it. So a synopsis of the story, as I always do in my reviews. We have Owa and King, who are the leads of this drama. Nat and James. I've watched them in another drama, Catch Me Baby. Honestly, I only watched Catch Me Baby because they were in that drama, and then because I finished watching Bad Friends, and I was like, baby, I need me some more Nat James in my life. And then I realized, oh, they're in this drama. I was like, let me go watch it right quick. Anyway, so in Bad Friends, Ua and King, as the name suggests, they are right friends. At first, Ua did not like King. You know, King seemed to have liked Ua even back in their university days, but he has this image where Ua believes that he is a player and whatever, so he just never gave him the time of day. And certain events that happened in Ua's life that led him to be like, okay, we can do this. And throughout the course of the series, they have many ups and downs in their relationship. Eventually, they change from being bad friends to boyfriends, and then at the end, they became, So that's pretty much the synopsis of what the story is about in essence. So we are gonna get into my grading of the drama and the reasons why I graded the drama that way, the good and the bad of the drama. The overall rating for this drama, for me, I want to give it a 8.5. I would give it a 9, but there are a couple of things that happened in the drama that notched it down to a 8.5 for me. The good about this drama for me is one where the night after Ua and King had their one night stand, they took it upon themselves to get tested. And I don't care if you're straight, whatever you are, if you are engaging in those activities with somebody you've been with a long time, one night stand, whatever, you should be getting tested, because how many times have we heard stories about people getting infected by people that they trust, people running around raw, everything, not giving a damn. These diseases just don't affect one community, they affect everybody. So even though King said, yeah, I wear protection, which you should do that, they still took it upon themselves to get tested. And I think I appreciated King for kind of giving Ua a push to be like, to feel confident, because it's like there's no shame in what you guys are doing. Everybody should get tested. Shouldn't be no shame in it. Sometimes you get good news from it, sometimes you don't. Like we saw in the series, Ua and King, they got good news, and another couple seemed to have gotten some not so good news. Another thing that I enjoyed about this drama is the consent factor of everything. And I think a trope that we saw in a lot of earlier BLs is where consent was not always given, with a lot of things happening. And I think regardless if it is a relationship with two men, a man or a woman, or two women, consent should always be given. Everybody should be in agreement with whatever activities you're doing. Everybody should be comfortable with it. and it's not because of us, because it's two men, we don't care. And you know, they can't each other or whatever, which we do see come out in this story as well, which we're gonna talk about that. The consent factor of it, I love that King was able to respect Ua's boundaries, even though on the first night when whatever happened to them, I had to really think about it. I was like, but you know, in a way I thought that Ua initiated it, but it was kind of like, okay, Ua's drunk right now. Would he be acting this way if he was sober? Would he want to engage in this activity with King right now? And it was like, I don't think it would be, because he got his ass up real quick out the house when he was sober and everything. So, you know, consent, and they touch heavily on that in the drama as well. Another thing that I love is, you know, friendship between Ua and his friend. Even though his character is like, ooh, sir, you're really testing me here right now, like crazy. That's pretty much the good for me. Oh, Ua and King's sweet moments together were good. The way that they shot a lot of scenes were good, especially like for the beach scene. That was good as well. The shots of the cities was wonderfully done. I love that. Nat and James' chemistry 110% kept me engaged in this drama, and it kind of saved the drama, because after episode was it episode 7 or 8 where something happened, I was like, no, y'all pissing me off. Y'all gonna make me drop this drama right in here right now. And it's like, I'm happy I stuck with this drama, because they fixed something in this drama that was resolved. And another thing that I enjoyed about this drama was that during this drama, Ua has suffered so much trauma from his mother, from his stepfather, and a trope that people do, not just BLs and other dramas, is people with traumas, what they like to do is, oh, love will fix everything. Love will fix your traumas. Love and the right person will fix everything. Love will fix it. So if you were, you know, assaulted when you were younger, and all of this, and your mother, you when you were younger, loving and finding the right person who loves you will take care of all of that, you know? And it's like, no. Therapy, maybe medication will help some of that. And I liked in that drama, in this drama, where it was boss, after what happened between him and Kid. We don't talk about Kid. We gonna get there. The boss was like, if you need to speak to somebody, here's a therapist, do what you need to do. And I appreciated that. And I also appreciated the fact that the boss didn't allow nepotism up in the office. But it's like, you should have gave your nephew that, like, your nephew that talk. No, not the nephew. Kit is a nephew. Mango, who's a cousin of the boss, I think. If he didn't feel like he could get away with it, he wouldn't have done it. So you should have gave him a talking to be like, yo, you're employed like everybody else in this, so you better get work. Ain't no free rides around here trying to push off your work on anybody else. That's why I will never work with family, never work with friends, because that's when they want to start taking advantage. And if you fire their ass now, you're the bad guy, are you not? Thank you. The next good thing about this is just the overall resolve of how a lot of things was wrapped up. Stepdaddy ass up in the jail.
Ass up! Lock his ass up! You going to jail. You going to jail.
But I Kit is gone. I only wish that the ex-boyfriend of Ua, his ass was up in the prison too, because what he tried to do to Ua, and we gonna get to that. The man's out of order. How you gonna cheat on this man? Then you gonna be all types of upset that he's moved on, and you try to, and my guy, you try to, fight him off in the garage. You didn't care that nobody was. I know he's crazy. If he was acting that way in front of everybody, I was like, damn, you can't be by yourself. This man cannot be trusted. And I'm glad that King was like, nah, you can't be by yourself. You mean, yeah. And I'm glad that King was there and whatever to be there for him. And I'm glad that King was able to come and save Oa in time, because that man was about to do what he was about to do to Oa. No remorse. Like, are you kidding me? His ass should have been up in the jail. Report his ass like they did with the stepdaddy. And the stepdaddy is another creeper too, because how you gonna do that to a little child? Even up in his teenage years, how you gonna do that? And the mama, even worse. The mama is a scumbag. Worst TV mama I've ever seen in my life. I don't think I've ever seen a TV mama worse like her. Honestly, you gonna beat your son because he said he's gay. You gonna beat him when your disgusting sleazeball of a husband did what he did to him, and he's telling you and you don't believe it, and you're a scumbag for allowing this predator to be in your house. Two predators are that, Kit and your husband. Kit is just the absolute worst. Like, literally, I almost flipped my lid when I see Kit and his mama's ass. I'm like, why are you here? You perverted little sleaze bag. Why are you here? Why are you here? Why are you here? For what reason? To just be disgusting and perverted and, oh my god, despicable. Honestly. And the stepdaddy, like, sir, your ass be going to the jail, please. And his ass should have been up in the slammers with the stepdaddy too. Trying to rape this man, using your power. You should be up in the jail too. You shouldn't be walking amongst us civilized humans. You should be up in the jail too. You should be up in the jail. And it's like, those were the things where I was like, so many things cannot be happening to Oa. Kid is on his ass. His mama's up on his ass. The stepdaddy. And then it's like all three of these G's up in one goddamn room. Are you kidding me? And then what happened to Oa when that disgusting ass kid was up in the room? And then I was like, okay, King, Oa. And then King with his dumb ass, I don't know what happened with that, honestly. And then it was like King was trying to blame Oa. I'm like, what the hell is this? Who wrote this? Who? The man who knows that this guy is after him and he's a goddamn editor. He's blaming him for what happened to him. Are you joking? Are you kidding me? Who wrote this? Jail. Electric chair. Who? Who did that? Who did that? And it's like, wow. Wow. And then the another thing is that everybody in the office knew that Kit was doing this to Ua, and everybody was just, I'm like, y'all not gonna say nothing? Y'all not gonna do nothing? Not a goddamn thing? We just gonna sit here looking stupid while all of this is happening? What are we doing? What are we doing? Nothing. Nothing. Are you serious? And this, I'm like, oh my god, this man was serious about it. This man brought Ua to his office and had candles lit, mood set. I'm like, I am mind blown. Mind blown. Crazy. Uwa's sister, she pissed me off when Uwa was running out that house. Girl, you know something is wrong. Why do you want your brother to go to that house? Meet him outside. You can't take a taxi to meet in a mall or park somewhere to talk to your older brother. You gotta tell him to come to this jazz house with you seen your mother abuse your brother. I don't know if you know about the abuse that he was experiencing by whose daddy is that? Is it her daddy? I don't know. Somebody daddy. The stepfather. And it's like, girl, what are you doing? Being dumb and clueless? Is that what we doing? It's not cute. It's not happening. It's not. Talking about mothers. King Mama. She was kind of shaky for a minute there. Especially when she said she would give O a chance after she left King. And she was just standing at the door like, you'll never be with my son. Like, and I was like, okay. I laughed. I screamed when she was like, King, why is this diamond so small? You need a bigger diamond. I was like, I know that's right, mama. The bigger the diamond, the bigger the diamond, the bigger the love. But another thing I didn't like was the transitions of the series. And the way people just popped in. Like, especially when King was showing the ring to his mom and dad. And I just see this man standing there. I'm like, is this his dad's secretary or is this his brother? Like, the way that, I don't know if I was not paying attention, but the way this man was there, and I was thoroughly confused. Who is this good looking man? Who is he? I don't know if they even told us who he was. The transition and this drama sucked so bad. And I was just watching like, I don't know, something just don't feel right. One example of this is when Uwa had a flat tire. And I don't remember if they just ended it there. And then the next episode, we just saw Uwa in the office. And I was like, what's happening? And I just assume that every drama has, like, a couple days or a couple months in between. Some of them have stuff for Cutie Pie. Cutie Pie was within, a 2 week span. So everything was, like, every other day. Every day back to back. So things moved fast in that series. So I get that, there was a couple months in between this drama, but sometimes it just, I don't know. And the way that they skip the things. I wish what they did to help, and I think a lot more dramas should do this, is showing calendars in the drama so you can know, we're a couple months ahead in the story or whatever, to, especially when the transitions of the drama sucks ass. It did. Or they labeled it as, it was birthday outing. Outing to where, my guy? Outing, and you say outing, but you show a city of where they show the same shot of the city throughout the series. They did not switch it up at all. And even how they end the series so abruptly, it's just like, boom. All right, next preview for next episode. I'm like, what the hell? Wait, hold on, what? An episode is finished? I just know, and I guess that was a signature when I just knew what it was, like that, and then you look up and then you see next episode preview. I wish they did like for some series they did like a freeze frame where they did the little glittery, like the little glowy effect, so you just know like it kind of freezes, pans out, and then you kind of see the effects going across, glowy effect, so you're like, oh, episode ended. Okay, yeah. None of that was happening. None of that. And another thing that I did not like was what I realized was happening was Ua uses, to kind of get over some of his traumas. And I can remember the episode where Ua was almost accosted by the ex. And it was kind of like, I don't remember if it was King initiating to initiate, activities with Ua, or if it was Ua. I think it was King, but I was just looking like, you seriously gonna do this now? He was almost, this isn't the right time for that. But then they fixed it up in another episode where Ua went to his house, and then I think it was on his birthday, and his stepdaddy was there, and he was just being a creep. And then Ua was like, oh, let me go over to King. And then, King kind of realized, okay, something is wrong with Ua, let me stop. So, yeah. It kind of made up for that, I guess. But no, I don't think I was just sitting here scratching my head like, I don't think this is the right time for you to be doing that. No. And the engagement aspects, I was just thinking about when King was in the bed just being shy because of, I'm like, oh my god, stop being so stupid. Even though it was cute, he was being shy and everything. I'm like, oh my god, stop being stupid. You and this man have been doing things together, like, stop it. It was cute, but the ring shopping, it was so cute. And then Jed is over here, I'm like, sir, no. Speaking about Jed, is the fact that they have his love interest all up in the intro when this man was on screen for 3 seconds. They played the out of us. I was like, this man showed up last minute. I was like, yo, asses, what are we doing? But I think for the most part, that's how I feel about the drama for the most part. If there are things I don't remember, I just don't remember, but those are the things that stood out most to me during this drama. Oh, another thing that didn't make any sense to me, when Ua and King, I don't remember where they were driving from, and King's car broke down and then the rain was falling, and King just leaves the car open with the lights on and everything. I'm like, wait, what? In the middle of the road? Is that like somebody could have stole it because it had a flat tire? But it's like you didn't even call anybody to come and pick up your car. You just left it there. Who does that? Really, King? And then you got sick. I was like, okay. I don't know. Do people get sick that easily? As rain, the Korean touch them, they get sick. I don't know. But that's just my thought, that's just my opinion. You guys can leave your thoughts and opinion down below in the comment section. Make sure that you thumbs up this video, subscribe to my channel, hit the bell so you get notified anytime I post a new video, and I see you guys in my next reaction review. My next review. Bye.